All right, Joe, are you ready to play the Bachelorette party game?
I am, yes.
Fantastic. Okay, so just to remind you of how this works, I'm going to ask you some questions about you and or Brittany, and then we're going to see if Brittany can guess the answers to your questions.
Okay.
All right?
I'll start by saying I'm doing a Ricky Bobby. I don't know to look at you or the camera. So.
Very good. You look wherever you want. You drink whenever you want, and you just relax.
Okay.
Okay, Joe, so our first question is, what is the first thing that you noticed about Brittany when you met her?
So the first time I met Brittany in person was here at 9 Mile Garden, and she was walking across the field there, and I noticed just how excited she was and full of life. And I mean, you can tell that by FaceTiming with someone for hours on end over a week like we did, but it was very hard to get that in person, and I was super stoked by it.
All right, Joe, second question. If your life together was a reality TV show, what would it be called?
It would be called Brunch and Butt Stuff. And she'll know why.
That's fantastic. All right, Joe, third question. Who is funnier, you or Brittany?
I think I am. And I think she does too. But she's pretty funny.
Fourth question. Who is Brittany's favorite professional athlete?
This is an easy one because it's also her hall pass. It's Paul Goldschmidt.
All right, Joe, number 5. What is your favorite body part of Brittany's?
Please see question number 2. It is her butt.
All right, Joe, question number 6. What is Brittany's go-to drink of choice?
This one is easy. It's an old-fashioned, but most bourbons that taste really good will do.
Number 7. What's your favorite nickname to call Brittany?
It just happened, but we both shout baby at each other, and we kind of just look. So I would say by default, baby is just what we answer to when it's each other.
Give us one of those shouts.
Baby!
Question number 8. How many times a week should a couple have, and I quote, quality time?
So I was actually coached on this answer. I originally said 5 or 6, but the right answer is 7, and I would agree with 7.
Can't go wrong.
Yes.
All right, Joe, question number 9. What is Brittany's most endearing quality?
Her most endearing quality is her optimism. If I'm down or something isn't going right, she, without even trying, is immediately there to say something uplifting. She's there to look on the bright side. It's almost like she doesn't have a negative thought in her head ever.
Question number 10. What animal would you compare Brittany to?
This is one of the ones I've never thought about. I also realized I was playing with my beard too much in the last question. I would compare her to an elephant, and I'll explain why. It's because when you watch the cartoon The Jungle Book, and you see the mother elephant with the group of people, the group of marching and all that other stuff, she's the first one to recognize where the sun's at. She's the one actually calling the orders. She's the one who is taking charge of things from behind the scenes, but no one really knows that she's the one in charge. So yeah, it doesn't sound like that to be what I compare, but when I heard that question, I thought of like, well, that's the first thing that came to mind is like a cute cartoon from my childhood. So that is why.
Question 11. When Brittany was younger, what did she want to be when she grew up?
I'm gonna go and say she wanted to be a lawyer because I know originally she studied political science and the idea was to go to law school. And I can't blame her on this. After a few years of doing it, she said all that negative backlash isn't for me. So I completely agree with that.
Question number 12. What 3 words would you use to describe Brittany?
Beautiful, energetic, and positive.
Now here's a tough one. Number 13. What 3 words would she use to describe you?
Got a good eye itch in that one. Let's see here. Talkative. Cautiously optimistic. That's more than one word. Logical, handsome. Cautious, logical, handsome. No, I don't know what I said. Talkative, logical, handsome.
3 or 4, it's fine, you know?
Take a drink of my beer.
All right, Joe, question number 14. What is the best present that Brittany ever gave you?
I actually want to know what she'll answer on this one, but for me, it was after I gave her the ring for our anniversary. She gave me, on our actual anniversary, a J.J. Watt Arizona Cardinals jersey. And I wear it for every football game that I can, and I absolutely love it.
Question number 15. What is Brittany's party trick?
Britt's party trick is to get the party started or keep it going. From my friends to her friends, if something's not like up and energetic, she's the first person to get it going. My friends will even turn to her and say, I need to stay out by this time. I don't want to go home early. And she's like, I got this. It's fine.
Number 16. Which celebrity do you think Brittany looks most like?
So I saw it after it was pointed out to me, but the answer to me is Danielle Fishel from Boy Meets World. And that is because one of the first photos she sent me, it was, well, my best man Mike goes, she looks like Danielle Fishel from Boy Meets World. I'm like, oh yeah, she kind of does. And then I believe the next comment was from my friend. No, that was Tim that said that. Mike's comment was holy tits. So it was a great photo.
It sounds wonderful. And for those
it
of you
wasn't
wondering,
nude. It wasn't a nude.
Danielle is Topanga from Boy Meets World.
Topanga
Yes,
from Boy Meets World. Yes.
Okay, number 17. What one thing, apart from you, of course, is one thing that Brittany could not live without?
I thought long and hard about this, and I think there's one clear-cut answer, and it's Bailey. She couldn't live without Bailey.
Number 18. Joe, when did you know that Brittany was the one?
So this is an easy question. After our first FaceTime chat, where that went for like 3 hours, and we didn't expect that, it ended on a weird note that I forgot how we got to it, but we were talking about Alien Ant Farm, and I said that, well, they only have one. I said they have more than one hit, you know. And she's like, no, they only have one. I go, no, they have more than just Smooth Criminal. She goes, no, Movies is their actual song. They have a hit. And I go, oh my God, like, yes, that's what I was talking about. And I'm full of like weird entertainment tidbits. So the fact that like this person that I just carried on a 3-hour conversation with was able to just pull up a random fact that I enjoy sharing and a song that I actually like, was kind of very cool. And I knew that she was the one after that. And while it's not our song, it's kind of like our unofficial song.
Number 19. If Brittany could be famous for anything, what would it be?
If Britt could be famous for anything, it'd be interior design or any type of setting up a house, setting up a workspace, setting up a building. She has a very good eye to just walk in and figure out where everything goes, what colors things need to be, which helps me because I'm colorblind. And she just knows everything. I've never seen her set something up and someone's like, eh. Everyone loves everything she sets up.
All right, our last formal question, number 20. Joe, what are you looking forward to most on your wedding day?
I'm looking forward to the whole event itself. I don't think there's one thing in particular. It's more getting to marry her, celebrating it with family and friends. I've been to weddings, I've seen weddings, and just actually being able to do that with the person I want to share the rest of my life with, and Britt, that's what I'm looking forward to the most.
That's awesome. So the hard part is over.
Okay.
So now as we close, just any last words that you want to say to Brittany or to her bachelorette party gals before we end our video?
Yes. If she gets way, way, way too drunk, make sure you have a shower ready with lots of hot water, because she's going to basically spend 3 hours in there. Just letting it hit her lying on the floor. Have fun.
All right, Joe, we will see you on September 9th.
Yeah, you will.